Hi everybody, this is Gayle. Welcome to my channel tonight. I have got to grab my hat. So which one should I wear? The glasses or the flowers? I'm thinking glasses. So now, I actually got signed in and I'm here. So what happened with that was I was getting signed in, or trying to anyway, and my computer decided that I needed to get bounced out and sign back in. So, I don't know. Just one of those weird timings of things. So I was in on my phone, but I can't do anything on my phone. So anyhow, that's that. So welcome to Tex Little Star, who popped in and popped out, and Peter is here. So hi, Peter Parker, Spider-Man the hero, who says, what will happen if I don't want you tonight? Are you going to ground me and send me to my room? Ha ha. No, of course not. I don't do that. No. So, I hope everything is going well for everyone. I've got a couple of trivia questions for tonight, just to kind of relax and have fun for a while. Mel is in the house, so hello, Mel. And we have Stellar Piper in the house, so hello, Stellar Piper. I hope you all are having a great evening. So, hope everything's well. Mel says hello to everyone in the chat, and Stellar says hi. So, hi to you all. Are y'all having a great weekend? That's the big question. I hope so. I hope it's wonderful. We're getting more and more closer to everybody getting the chance to get the COVID vaccine. Diamond Music is in the house. Hello, Diamond Music. How are you? Hello. Diamond says, howdy doody, strangers. So, howdy doody. All right. So, are we all ready for trivia questions tonight? I've got a couple of questions taken from some previous videos. Let's see. Hub's got his second vaccine dose today. It was a good day. Awesome. I am glad to hear that. So, yay. We still don't know if I've gotten the vaccine or the placebo, and it's supposed to be a few weeks yet before we know for sure. So, I'm anxious for that moment. But good for you all for having that done. I hope everybody else can and will. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. I've got some stuff to send you by email too. I just remembered that. Let me make a note. If I don't make a note, I will forget. Okay. All right, great. So, Sorky Stories is in the house. Hi, Sorky Stories. How are you? Long time no see. And Stellar's saying hi. So, awesome. We are set up for a full house tonight. Just make sure that you give me a like on the stream and tweet it, because that helps too. Yeah, we're not talking about Christmas yet. We're still in Lent. I'm still getting Lent done. Absolutely. Sorgy Story says, been too long. Absolutely. Lots been going on for everybody. Lots and lots. And now that spring is coming, we're having, a zoo day. Seals were awesome. That sounds fabulous. Now that spring is here, everybody's feeling like getting out more and doing stuff. No more being cooped up inside with cold weather, right? Bet you all have big plans for going outdoors and just enjoying the weather, the life, the warmth as it starts warming up. So, very true. Diamond Music says, chilling on Minecraft at the moment. Well, you chill, but don't forget to give me a like. Peter, we got to at least get through St. Patrick and Halloween. Yep. But Lent, we're in Lent. If you all have seen my other channel, you know what I'm doing for Lent. So, lots of shorts. Lots and lots of shorts. So, yeah. spent a little while last night late with a Bodacious community member out on Facebook doing some more brainstorming on things to do. And I tell you, if you need ideas for anything, talk to Tanya Lambert, because she can come up with suggestions about anything that you've never even thought about. Hey, Valerie Reese is in. Hi, Valerie. How are you? Are you having a good weekend? Hello. Diamond says, Gayle, dear, I always give you a like. No need for a reminder for me. Ha! Thank you. Thanks, Diamond Music. That is appreciated because those likes make a difference. Diamond, I occasionally need one. Well, there you go. She spent the day cleaning the house. But how's the painting going? Are you still doing the painting? Because the colors looked good. And y'all, Valerie is like the whiz at decorating homes. Skip summer and go right into fall. Oh, no, I'm not ready for fall. I want just a little bit of summer. That way I can appreciate fall, right? Feel that? Finished my kitchen and worked on my dining room today. Need to do the trim. Okay. If you've got pictures on Facebook, I'll go back and look at them. I've been kind of tied up for the past couple of days and haven't been keeping up. But I will go. Fear not. Because I love the colors you were doing. Gray and the yellow popped. Yeah, Stellar's asking you about pictures too. No. So yeah, I mean, if y'all want to admire the whole variety of ideas and talent that we've got, go join our Bodacious community, because it's a blast and just awash in intellect and ideas, and it's awesome. And Stellar said, Diamond says she's great at building houses in Minecraft. I don't know, Stellar. That might count. It's hard to say it doesn't. It could be what gets her start on being a world famous architect. Because I do believe later on down the road that we're going to hear about lots of famous people who've done really big things, and they came out of the gaming community. So, she says, wish it did. Well, it might. Valerie says, I posted the painted walls. We're waiting on granite countertops and a cabinet. They're on order. Okay. We'll look for that. And Stellar says, okay, it only counts in Minecraft. Aw. Well, you never know, though. Looking for big things. Big things. Okay. Who's ready for trivia? Anybody? These questions are coming out of some of my last videos. Once a gamer, always a gamer. Okay, there you go. We had a gaming group in college. They were kind of fun. And some people were like, why do we have a gaming group in college? And I was like, well, all those games that people play, somebody's got to design them, so let them learn. So the person I was talking to was like, oh, yeah. Is right? Okay, Peter says he's ready for trivia. All right, we're going to go ahead and go. Okay, this is completely for bragging rights. I don't have any prizes, but we will be having a giveaway coming up in the next couple of weeks. Not sure if I'm going to do that on a premiere or a live stream, though, so keep watching. All right, name one tool that I used in how to plan for vacation. One tool in how to plan for a vacation. That was a video that I did a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that. And in it, I used different things to talk about how to do that. So what was one thing that I used The internet. Okay. Yeah, but I was looking for something a little bit bigger than that, a little bit different. So, other than the internet, what tool did I use? Come on, y'all. Come on. Somebody else take a guess. I used lots. Rand McNally. Yes, I'll go with that. I used a map. Woo! Yes. Very good. Very good. All right. Used Rand McNally. I used brochures. I used a pencil that I was waving around that I marked off the map with. So, got all those tools out to look at how to plan a vacation. I did mention AAA, and I had a AAA tour book, so that's right too. My brain is mush from school, according to Diamond Music. Aw. Come on. Okay, Diamond. We'll give you a pass on that one. We'll give you a pass. Okay. Backing up. 411 LOL. No, I don't even know if that exists. Does that still exist? All right. So I did a video on how to see a doctor on the road. And I talked about if you couldn't go to a walk-in clinic, urgent care, or something like that, there was another way that you could access a doctor. What way was that? Sorgi says Google Maps. I don't actually remember talking about that or not, but I might have. But I talked about how to see a doctor on the road. I talked about this newfangled thing that people are talking about that I've actually been doing for years. And that is, oh, come on. The veterinarian, no. Nope. Telemedicine. See, because you can see a doctor online, by phone, or with Skype, virtual doc. Yes. And Valerie says you can see a doc by phone now. Yes. So that's what I talked about, because it's hard sometimes when you're like on a road trip and you get sick and you need to see a doctor, because I got to tell you, you could be in the middle of nowhere and have no clue where there's a walk-in clinic or anything, or you can be on the Alaska Highway, for example, and you can't get Canadian health care, but you can go online and go to MD Live or pick one and see a doctor there. So that's why I talked about it. Okay. On one of my videos lately, I cooked eggs, and I cooked them on a griddle, but what was I cooking in? A house, an RV, or a van? House, RV, or van? What was I cooking those eggs in? I had a brand new miniature griddle. So what was it? You can scroll through some of my video. Van, Diamond Music gets it. She nailed it for a van. Peter Parker also got it. Van, yes. Did it. Van, I think. Yep, it was a van. Y'all got it. Awesome. Because I was actually able to take my little bitty griddle, the little tiny thing, which is so cute, and I was able to take that and plug it into my van. And the big deal on that is because I was able to use it on solar power. So that was the big deal there. Because it's nice. Because if I'm stuck out somewhere and I can't get over a fire, because there's lots of times when I'm traveling that fires are banned. I can't even use a gas grill in some places sometimes. When the fire alerts are high, can't even turn on the grill. So now I have the alternative of the little bitty griddle that I can use in my great big van. So, yes, y'all got it. Okay. Have I done a video on the waffle maker yet? No, no, I did the video on the griddle instead. I could do one on the waffle maker, but I've got the griddle and actually in process right now. I'm cooking several things on the griddle. So that way, other people who have just the griddle, they can get the idea too, because you can take that little griddle and you can even take that to a hotel if you want to and use it in a hotel or use it in the van because it's small. And so it's really easy to be portable. So, hence, there we go. So, yeah, but I'm really finding it fun because there's a lot of different things you can cook, even though it's itty bitty. Those whole things like that big, but you can go watch that video. But it's really fun because it's really small. And you would think at first that you wouldn't be able to cook anything on it, but that's not the case. And so I'm doing this whole little series and having fun because it's interesting to see what you can do with it. But I found myself even taking the very small tortillas that are about the size of my griddle and using those for like quesadillas, chicken quesadillas. You can do like I demonstrated. You can do the eggs. You can cook small pieces of bacon in it. It's not bad. So let's see. So yeah, if you haven't seen that video, it's up there. So yeah, that's my whole thing about griddle versus waffle maker. Hey, Sparkle by Monica's here. So hi Monica, are you having a sparkly Saturday? Because I am, and I hope your Saturday is sparkle good. Love your necklace, hat, and glasses. So cute. Thank you. Thank you. The hat I got in Chattanooga because it was screaming at me to buy it when we were at the Chattanooga Choo Choo. Like literally. Like I heard the hat screaming at me from across the room. So when you have that, you have to get it. So that leapt into my cart and onto the buy button. And so yeah, Chattanooga Choo Choo, and then this I made. So yeah. And Stellar says, one of my clients wanted waffles for his birthday last year, and somebody donated a mini waffle maker for him. So I'm curious. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Did you guys wind up using it? I hope you did. You could line up. It takes about 2 minutes to do a waffle in that. And we're talking about that little griddle that I've got. I had a waffle maker that I picked up first. So, and the waffles are the same size as the griddle. And they're an Eggo waffle size. So it's a real good size. And I usually do a whole bunch of them when I do them. So that way I'll have them frozen and just plop one into the toaster. So I hope you enjoyed it. So all right. I have another trivia question. This is going back to the fall. All the way back to the fall. I did a video where I was able to submit a question and have it answered by somebody who was relatively famous, I guess you could say. The person was a New York Times best-selling author. He's a mystic. He's a guru. But what is his name? What is his name? New York Times best-selling author, guru. Who was it? And Stellar Piper saying we didn't use the mini one. We borrowed a full-size one and had a bunch of toppings. Awesome. Oh, hey, thank you very much, Sparkle by Monica. I appreciate that. You all, the super chats are going totally to my service dog fund because as you all know, I'm trying to raise money to get another service dog, and Monica just got me that much closer. So thank you very, very much, Monica. Woo! Thank you. I really appreciate that. Sorry, internet is buffering. I understand. I got it. Yes. And Sparkle, Stellar here is my daughter. But thank you so much because it helps tremendously. Okay, Valerie says she remembers that, but not the name. Okay, thank you. You're amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so it is Sad H Guru, questions and answers. And so I was at Red Clay. I always heard stories about Red Clay in my family history, which is the last tribal council ground of the Cherokee Indians before they were removed on the Trail of Tears. So the question that I got to ask him was about the old stories, those that are passed around or passed down rather from generation to generation. And so my question to him was, how could we get people interested in the stories? And it was, he's basically said, keep telling them. So, yeah. So, right here it is. And so he's talking to me, questions and answers, and he is out west, obviously, talking to me right here on the video. So that was an interesting experience, because I tell you, I was a little intimidated. I've I've done some relatively big things in my life, but not have the chance to uh, communicate so well with a New York Times bestselling author like that. It was a little intimidating. So, yeah. So, thank you for remembering that, Valerie. Even if you didn't remember the name, that's pretty bodacious. I'll take it. Yep, she is. And we have Texas Little Star 63. So, hello, Texas Little Star 63, without whom our major fundraiser wouldn't have had as much impact back at Thanksgiving. So we appreciate you. And it's very good to see you in the chat tonight. Y'all, we're having the most bodacious chat, are we not? So cool. Yeah, I agree. Monica says that video is awesome. Sorry she didn't remember the name, which is totally fine. He has personality. Yeah, he does. It's really interesting too because, he left his country in India to come over here and learn and study on the ground about here, and not just here, but specifically the Native American cultures, which are so often not heard from. Their stories are not sung, and so it was. Yeah, I really enjoyed that opportunity because it was such a neat thing. Yeah, and that kind of leads into my next question, which is, what recent test has recently caused my travel interest to explode? And no, this is not a school book learning test. I actually talked about it in my last video yesterday. What type of test was it? You guys think about it. I'm going to go back to the chat here for just a minute. You back up. I'll make sure I get everybody. We're doing great, Text Little Star. I hope you're doing well. Did you make your necklace? Love the shape of the beads and the earthly colors. Yes. Yes, I did. I made this actually a few years ago. I like the earthy tones too. And I just wanted something simple, so that's what I got. How far along are you on your fundraiser? I am, as far as paying for the service dog itself, I've got to add up this month's donation, but I think I'm around $1,200, $1,300 or a little more. But like I said, I've got to go back and add the numbers for this month. If I stare at the numbers too much, I start obsessing over it, and then I start convincing myself that I'm going to I'm going to fail at it, and I'm not going to get them. So I actually try to kind of back off just a little bit and add the numbers up monthly, if that makes any sense. But as far as the cost of getting the service dog, I need $5,000 for that. And then I have to go out for 1 to 2 weeks to Kansas. And so I'm going to have to pay, transportation expenses and stuff like that. We're going to take the RV, so I don't have to worry about a place to stay. Because even factoring in the gas, I'm not going to be spending a lot of money on places to stay. So it's going to be cheaper to do that than anything else. So, yeah. But I'll look, and I'm posting those totals on Instagram, on my Instagram Service Dog Fundraiser account, but also posting that in our group. So I'll get that. So, yeah. Stellar Piper says, Sparkle, yes, she did. She's got talent. Thank you, Stellar Piper. Oh, you're living in Dallas. Woo! Did you survive the big ice storm? I hope so. Agreed. And Valerie's talking about the fundraiser, the Black Friday fundraiser that we did on Saturday this year. That was just awesome. Just saying. So check your calendars for next year, okay? Good question, Sparkle. We need a pup date. You'll have that next weekend. Yeah, actually, Kay, who is with, oh, good, Texas Little Star just made my day. She says, okay. She says, no, we're okay here, right here. There we go, which is great news. Very glad to hear that. So, as far as fundraisers go, I still have some jewelry up, and I'll be posting more jewelry as time goes on. But the next one is Kay, who is from Happy Trails Hiking. She's selling Pampered Chef, so she's having a fundraiser at the end of the month. And instead of taking a commission or however that works, that percentage is going to go to CARES in my account. So whatever she raises, that'll be great. So it's going to go straight to them. We've got that all set up. So that'll be at the end of this month, first week, last partial week of this month, first week of April is when we're running it. So, and I'll post that in the group. And yes, Sparkle, there's jewelry for sale on Instagram that Mom and I made. Yes. Yeah, I passed, Sparkle, you're going to love this. I passed the jewelry making bug on down to my daughter. So I'll tell you more about that in just a minute. Because, yes, Sparkle by Monica is saying your DNA test, which is right. Yes. The test that exploded my travel interest was my DNA test, because all my life, it is so funny, because all my life I was told that I have Native American ancestry, specifically Cherokee, because every year we would go down, my mom's family would have this extended reunion right there down at Red Clay, which was the final tribal council ground, and it's now a state park, Tennessee State Park. So in addition to being down there for the reunion, it was free to go. So I've heard all these crazy stories all my life about things that happened at Red Clay. So I fell in love with the tantalizing idea of the Native American culture like decades ago. But what we found out with my DNA is that I don't actually have enough DNA to Native American to really pop in my DNA tree like at all. So I was a little disappointed in that. But I did have some other elements. And so, like, looking at the family tree does back up the story of having the Native American history in my background, but it's also opened up some Jewish history, which I didn't know I had. And then I got to digging in the family tree and used that to correlate. And the long story short is there is now a whole bunch of places that I am more interested in before. So as I look at how all of this fits together, it's going to go into my videos and hopefully lead to travel videos that have a little deeper content. But yes, basically, you nailed it, Sparkle. You got it. So, Yeah. So going back. Okay. So yes, it was a DNA test. A whole long story. Um, P.S. I sent you a Facebook message the other day. Give me a holler once you think about it, my friend. Okay. I did not see that Facebook message, but I will go look for it. So if you don't hear from me, it's because I didn't see it. So I will go back and look. So thanks for mentioning that. Sparkle says, no worries. I think we need to roll out some more fundraiser notifications. LOL. I didn't know you were selling jewelry somewhere still. I thought that was done. Well, I plan to do it short term, and then I've had some other people say just leave it up. So I have left it up, and I'm kind of slowly putting some more pieces up here and there. So then I'll do a big push later. But right now, Kay's going to do the Pampered Chef fundraiser for me, and so I don't want to like double stack the fundraisers and just totally wear people out. So more is coming though. Stellar says, Sparkle, I still have some to post because I'm a slacker, but no, everything is still up for sale. Yeah. I probably just need to go, actually, Stellar, and get together with you in Lexington one day and just list. So, okay. Sparkle says, I never have luck selling on Facebook or Instagram, LOL. I'm glad yours is doing well, though. Yay. It did great for Christmas, but of course it's Christmas, and I was hounding everybody I know, and Stellar was too, so it worked out pretty good. Oh, well, you enjoy your grandkids. Go have fun. She, Texas Little Star says she's got to go because her grandkids are calling her. That's so sweet. Oh, Sparkle says I'm not so jewelry since the move from Texas to Kentucky, just doing my digital stuff since the move. But I plan to bring the sparkles back. So, yes, that'll be great. The world needs some sparkle and the world needs some bodaciousness. Hold the phone, Sparkle. Where are you at? Actually, Stellar, she's not far from you. She is between where you are now and where you went to school, I do believe. But you can talk about that off YouTube. Oh, yeah. She says, Gail spreading the sparkles to her baby girl. That's sparkle-rific. Yeah, it's fun. Doing a giveaway on my channel Saturday next week at 1 p.m. All right. So Saturday at 1 p.m., we all need to go to Val's channel. If you want to post that a couple of days or the day before the live stream in the Bodacious group, that would be great. Because that would be a good reminder to everybody, and we can go check your channel. So that'll be cool. Sparkle says, our Garrett side has Cherokee running all through it. My cousin does the family tree research. I can't do my own because my grandmother's side is all passed away. It is. I will tell you, it's crazy when you start looking at that. Stellar says, Sparkle, did you have problems with flooding lately? You okay? Yeah. We're gonna have to talk about that one day. But on the girls, you're gonna love this, Sparkle, because I had not done jewelry in years because I did it as a teen, and when the kids were really small, I'd do it because I could sit at home and do it at the kitchen table and make some extra money that way. Flash forward to the point where my kids, who are now adults, were teens, and we're looking at something, and I said, instead of spending a fortune on that necklace to one of the kids, I said, you can actually make that. And she mumbled something about not being able to make it. And I said, well, I'll show you because I know how to make jewelry. So my daughter, not Stellar, I have another one. She turns around, she puts her hand on her hip, and she says, you don't know anything about making jewelry. And my husband just picks up the car keys and we go to Hobby Lobby. And the rest is history. So Stellar got bit by the bug, she got bit by the bug, and there we go. Oh, okay. I discovered my mother had a half sister in what little ancestry I was able to track down. Score, LOL. That is pretty cool. I would love finding out something like that. Oh, hey, Texas Service Dog Team. How are you doing? It is good to see you. Have not seen you in forever. Y'all, Texas Service Dog Team is so cool. You've got, if you're not familiar with our channel, you got to go check it out. Because she's in Texas, for one thing. And for another thing, she has great taste in service dog breeds. And you're going to love the channel. So go see her. She's a veteran. Another reason to go visit. So awesome. It is good to see you. Yes, I'll try to help share it for you. Good deal. Thanks. And let's see. Hi, Stellar. I know she's right up the hill. I didn't know if you wanted your city named or not. So, but yeah, maybe what we can do is like when I come up to see her sometime, if that, I think there used to be a little Starbucks over off going like toward the hotels off the exit. Maybe we can meet there in the post-COVID world if it's still there. So Candy says, hi, everyone. Just on my way to say I'm officially 65 years today. My allergies are bothering, so I will see you tomorrow, Gayle. Candy, happy birthday. I'm so glad to know it's your birthday. I hope it was happy, and I will talk to you later. Have a happy birthday. Yay! I'm going to have to learn how to play happy birthday when I get better on my guitar so we can do this. Poor Gayle, she's going to be like, get out of my stream. I'm like glitter. You can't get rid of me. No problem. All Bodacious folks are welcome in this stream. It's good to see you again. It is, because it's been a little while since you posted a video. So I hope things are going well. I hope you survived the storm. Oh, neat, Valerie. Happy birthday to your mom. Yeah, Stellar's asking same thing about the ice. And Sparkle says her farm got drenched, but the major flooding was about an hour from us. Some areas out here got it bad just down the road by the creek. They're remaking the road there. Wow. You know, and TVA says like every dam in their TVA system is spilling water as fast as it can now. Oh gosh, 35 hours of electricity and water. Well, I'm glad that it wasn't longer, but I know that that's tough. So that's just about the length of time it takes for everything in your fridge and freezer to go bad. So I'm glad it was only 35 hours though. That's awesome. That is awesome. And I would agree. If you only lost power for 35 hours, then that's amazing. And I would agree. Oh, Sparkle used to have El Paso winters. Oh, I haven't been to El Paso in like years. I keep saying I'm going to get back there, and it has not happened. I miss my Yuma, Arizona winters more, though, 70 degrees. Yeah, but you do 70 in the winter, and then you do like 120 in the summer, right? Because we went to Las Vegas over 4th of July weekend one year, and it was like, I will never do that again. We were on our way to Havasu to see families. You're in Fort Worth, okay? I couldn't remember for sure where you were, and we just had Texas Little Star in here who's in Dallas, and she said she was okay. So good. I think it sounds like as long as you were closer to a major city, you were a little more fortunate. But I'm just glad that it wasn't worse. If we're not all zombies by then. Yeah, I hear you. You're welcome, Candy. I'm so excited that it's your birthday. Yes. Texas, do you have water back? Okay. You Sparkle. Sparkle says, I've been teleworking since last March, so I don't have many adult conversations, LOL. Just my cat and a husband. Your husband qualifies as adult conversation, right? That is wonderful. Texas says she's been on another channel and someone else's. I'm a Bible code apprentice. We search the Bible for coded messages. That sounds fascinating. You'll have to fill us in on that sometimes, on like how that works and stuff. Candy, you have a great weekend too. And y'all, don't forget, give me a thumbs up on the video, please. Because that helps me out with those mean old YouTube algorithms. Valerie's sister lives in Waco. Well, it sounds like we should just go to Texas and have a big Bodacious reunion out there. Sparkle says, yes, but it's a dry heat in the desert, LOL. 128 degrees burns. Yeah, it does. And you know, hot is hot. Everybody will tell me, you know, before when I've said something about going someplace and just really burning up in the heat, people go, oh, it's a dry heat. And I'm like, yeah, but once you get over a certain temperature, it's just hot. I don't care if you're in Mississippi Delta or if you're in where you are or were out in Yuma. It's just hot as hot. Okay, Stellar says to give Candy a treat for her, Candy. Water and electricity, no worries. Great news. Awesome. Although I was talking to somebody who had relatives in Alaska, and they're so used to being off grid, it's not even funny. And I'm like, but you can't apples and oranges. So Stellar says dry heat makes a difference. I think it does, but hot is just hot. And you know, it's if you're not used to the dry heat, I think that pulls out of you faster because you dehydrate quicker and you don't realize what's going on. Whereas if you're in like South Mississippi, Charleston, South Carolina, for example, parts of Florida, then you know like every degree because it's killing you. That humidity. Sparkle says, oh, Gayle's so sweet. I'll let him know that he counts as an adult convo with his one word, hello and good night. But that still counts. It's an adult. Now, come on, it'll count. Stellar's asking about Valerie's sister, and Valerie says her sister is fine, which is good. That is good. So I'm glad for that. And yeah, and y'all, on the Service Dog Fund, I'm going to get an update for you on that just as soon as I can. So next Saturday, I'll have that update and let you know where I am. So, and it's also coming up, it's going to be about a year since Tomlin passed away. So it'll be a good time to give you an update for that too. Kind of in his memory. I'm still working on doing a video. Somebody has suggested several times that I do a video on saying goodbye to your service dog. I'm still working on that. So I'm glad everybody's doing well. Stellar even says, yay, I'm glad, Valerie. So that's good. So, and who's up for one more trivia question? I just have the one. Are we up for it? For one more? Okay, Sparkle says she's got to head out. So she's not going to get this last trivia question. Okay. She says, I got to head out. So good to see you on tonight. Looking all cute. Nice to meet Gayle's daughter. Sparkle on, y'all. You too, Monica. Happy sparkling and be bodacious. Okay. Valerie says, sure. Texas is giving me a thumbs up. And Stellar says, stay sparkly. See you later. Awesome. Okay. The last one is where I recently went someplace that was the last place that Hank Williams Sr. was seen in public. Where was it? It's one of my last videos, and it's a restaurant. So if you pull it up, there's like 6 things across the stream, and there's 2 restaurants. And it's not the breakfast place. I'll give you that hint, okay? So I'm going to kind of give it away for you. The last place. So it's got kind of this morbid history, but it was so fun and retro. There's another hint. Where could it be? You were hoping it was Bible trivia. You know, we can talk about that, but that's really more for the other channel. But that is something we can talk about sometime. I have a feeling you would clean my plow on that. And that's okay. All right. So, are we ready? Are we ready? Okay. I'm going to share it with y'all. The last place. I'm going to pull that up. It is. What? Oh, I didn't hit the right button. Sorry. The Burger Bar. In Bristol, Virginia. The Burger Bar was the last place that Hank Williams Sr. was seen in public. Supposedly, what they say anyway, is that he and his driver stopped here at the Burger Bar where he got something to eat, of course, and then 3 hours later, he passed away. So that's their claim to fame right there. So yeah, 3 hours after leaving the Burger Bar. But he apparently had lots of health problems. It wasn't related to the food. It just happened. So, but that's their claim. Yes, I do have another channel. It's Overcoming the Obstacles. I'll put that link down in the description box. Not down in the description box. I'll put it in the chat. Sorry. I forgot for a minute that I was on the live stream. How crazy is that? So, pop that in. So, there you go. Texas says she wouldn't brag about that if she was them. It is kind of sad, but on the other hand, it's nice that, they feel like they can talk about it. And the whole Bristol area is like the birthplace of country music and really early gospel. So there are tidbits like that scattered throughout the whole town. Such an interesting place, like the high school. If you guys are on Instagram at all, I've got some photos. The high school plays in a castle for their football games, and they have this huge regional band competition. But it's the whole outside of the place, and it seats like around 7,000. So it's Bristol Memorial Stadium, but it's where the high school football team plays, and it's a castle, and it's right around the corner from Tennessee Ernie Ford's birthplace. I mean, the whole area just has little tidbits. So yeah, but anyway, here's my other channel. It's Overcoming the Obstacles. I'll put that there in the chat. And I don't know why it gives that whole long URL. If you just go youtube.com/overcoming the obstacles, that's the channel. So you don't have to do all those weird letters. I'll just put that in, I think. The link doesn't work and the search results don't show anything with a picture of you. No, actually it won't on that one. I'll pull it up. Okay, this is the channel right here. Oh, I actually cut off the header somehow. But yeah, this is the channel. And I wanted to plug, okay, on Tuesday, I've got a premiere scheduled with Millicent, and she is sharing about her life as a type 1 diabetic and how she's coped with it through the years and kind of how she's handled that. And really just neat person. So, yeah, tune in for that if you can, or watch it on the replay after Tuesday. So you can, to me, it's really inspiring to hear how people have overcome the odds. That's why we're talking about it. So if you have a chance Tuesday, do check her out. So yeah. Still Stellar says, "Hey Texas, are you in the Facebook group?" Yeah, that's probably a pretty good thing to do for sanity reasons. It can get a little crazy. Hey, Hannon Adventures. I'm well. How are you? I hope you're doing great. So, yeah, there. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't blame you for leaving Facebook. It gets kind of crazy. But fortunately, our Bodacious group is filled with some really cool people. So we have like no drama. It's not allowed. Oh, good. You got it. Good. I am glad. So, yeah, the two channels are very, very different. And on the other channel, on Sunday nights, we do a Bible discussion. I don't want to call it a Bible study because I just take a scripture and we talk about it, and everybody, in the chat or somebody wants to come on with me, share your opinions and your thoughts about a scripture and really pick it apart. So I don't want to call it a Bible study because I really think of it more as a discussion, because we all bring in sometimes different insights into the scriptures. And so I do that on Sundays, and then make sure we pray for everybody on Sundays that wants to be prayed for. So, yeah. Excuse me. So, yeah. Okay. That would be awesome. And if you want to come on sometime, we can definitely talk about it. We can look at a scripture ahead of time and, have that all planned out and then pick it apart. Stellar here went to seminary, and I'm a former pastor, so we can have some fun discussions. So yeah, okay, going back, there's Hannah's comment. Says, yeah, my wife has to take shot and pills for diabetic. Yeah, it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. So this young woman has come on, and she'll be on the other channel, which is the Overcoming the Obstacle. She'll be there Tuesday. And so she's sharing about, how is it to be a kid and have a chronic condition and deal with it at school and then at college, and not wanting to be seen as that girl with that, chronic illness. So really a great, great interview. So awesome. I think that anybody that listens to it, I don't think you have to have diabetes to get something out of her struggle and how she's come through it. Pretty cool. But then that's what that other channel is all about. So if we have somebody in here who wants to pre-record with me and you want to share your story, always up for that. Always. So yeah. So, well, we have had a neat night tonight. Lots of great stuff. So I hope that everybody continues to have a great weekend. In Texas, I hope you're thawing out. Yeah, we've had a lot of snow here, the whole Southwest Virginia, Western Kentucky thing going on, Western North Carolina thing going on, and they've had snow and stuff up in Kentucky. It's been just a crazy winter, hasn't it? Texas says it's warm now. Good. And I'm glad it's warm for two reasons. One, you need the warmth right now, really badly. Two, in a few days, it'll get here. So I used to have a friend who was in Texas around the Dallas area. Houston area. I don't know where Dallas came from, but around Houston. And she would call and she would say, okay, it's like 70 degrees here. I'd be like, okay, I'm going to get ready to get my shorts out because I knew that in a couple of days it was going to be warm. Unfortunately, that also worked with storms. So what can I say? Hannon says spring is starting here in North Carolina. Yay. We probably need to exchange notes on that sometime. Because I'm on the extreme western part, just almost in North Carolina by about half a mile. So we can talk about that. So lots of neat things. Yeah, and the world really is getting to be a smaller place with the internet. It really is. So Cool. Well, you all, I usually keep this to about an hour. So we're about 3 minutes till 8, 4 minutes, depending on which clock I look at, which is really weird. I got YouTube's timer going on up here, and I've got the one in the corner. So, yeah. We'll be glad to see spring coming. Big plans for spring. I hope everybody's got big plans for spring, though. I'm going to get out and do some traveling. I'm going to be doing a series coming up later this month, and going to be going on Highway 421, which starts out in extreme eastern North Carolina at Fort Fisher, Southport, over at the Outer Banks, and goes to Michigan City, Indiana. So I'll be recording that last few days of this month going into the 1st of April. So I'll have those videos up probably mid-April, and some planning videos up between now and then. But I heard the word, and several people said they want me to continue doing $40 day trips, and we're going to do some of that too. And Hannon says, yep, our fishing season starts next Saturday. I'm in the middle of North Carolina, NC rather. Good for you. Valerie must be counting the days. She's got a big fishing trip set up. So, and then there's your comment. So, I'm really excited about your fishing trip. I cannot wait to see these videos of you pulling in these massive fish. Texas Service Dog says, hearing the word spring makes me feel like I need to sneeze. Aww. I'm so sorry. You'll have to stock up on antihistamine. But at least it's better than snow, right? Or no, are you a snow person? Stellar says, gosh, I haven't been fishing in ages. You need to go. You should take the hubs and go. Good. We don't have any yet. Other people who have like the little crocuses and stuff, they have them coming up, but I don't have any flowers, so I got to work on that. I have herbs. Hannon, you have a great night too. You take care. They're going to be amazing, Stellar. Oh, Texas is a snow person. She says she loves snow. Why are you in Texas if you love snow? Texas is not known for snow. You need to be in like Buffalo or North Dakota or over toward Hungry Horse, Montana. But she loves snow. So, all right. And I know we have some Huskies fanned, right? Because most of us love Huskies. I'm talking about the dog. And the big Iditarod is starting, and I can't wait. I'm so jealous. I'd love to be in Willow, Alaska right now. So it's going ahead. They're doing a totally different route this year that they've never done before. And so it's also a little shorter. So if you all follow the Iditarod, you already know all this, but I'd stick that out there. So Stellar says, I just saw a flower in the yard at work yesterday. Aw. Work and family brought me here. And she says Story is half husky. Yeah, I knew that, but I was hoping to give somebody a reason to go check out your channel. Because Huskies make awesome service dogs. Tomlin was husky, and of course you all know, I think he was amazing. Story is amazing too. So if you want to see some really cute videos of a husky service dog doing her job, go check her out. So cute. And Stellar says tomorrow. So yes. Of course, in Alaska, they're not all Huskies by like Siberian Huskies. They're Alaska Huskies, Canadian Huskies. They're mixed breed Huskies. High energy and love to run. And they're awesome. She can drag me up the stairs. Yes, that's what they do. They run and they pull, and they pull stunts and then make you love them anyway because they just look at you with those eyes and you can forgive them for anything. Like they could eat the couch and you could forgive them. You'd still be mad, but you could forgive them because they're huskies and that's what they do. So, yeah. Texas hitch her up to a wagon. Sled. Yeah. Yeah. We used to laugh because Talmud would run circles around the house whenever he got loose and he wasn't supposed to. He loved it. That's what they do. But, they bond so tightly and they love to work. And I don't know how a full breed would work as a service dog, but I think partial breeds are just fabulous. So, but of course I would say that because I had Tomlin, and he was definitely there. So, yeah. So, Busy Lady 35 is in. So, hi, Busy Lady 35. How are you? I was just literally fixing to say, so you all, thanks. It's going to be a night, but we're going to stay on for another few minutes. Busy, have you checked your mail lately? I'm almost afraid to ask that question. Stellar says hi. Texas Service Dog Team says, love you all. Love back to you. Love back to you. You have a great weekend. Busy says, how are you all? I'm decent. Decent? Not great? Why are you only decent and not great? We'll have to change this. We want you to be great. Are you still studying or did you get your certification in the Sigma stuff? Nightbot, LOL, mail. No, I have not. Okay. Well, check your mail sometime. Let me know how that goes for you. Hint, hint. Hint. I don't want to say too much about that. Just check it. So you all, thank you for coming out. Busy, you came here like literally, I was about to say, so that does it, you all. Lots of stress, still studying. Aw. Also, this time of year, my mom passed away 2 years ago. Wow. Wow. 2 years? It does not seem possible. Wow. You'll have to do something to mark the occasion. Maybe light a candle or do something like that. So, okay, so you guys are saying Nightbot. I don't know what this Nightbot is, but it's ridiculous. Okay, I signed up for Nightbot like a year ago, and it never would connect and it never would work. So it was supposed to help remind me to ask you all to leave a like. So I'm looking at StreamYard's side, and I don't see anything on StreamYard's side. Let me go over into the YouTube side of things. Hold on. Because I'd forgotten about it. It's been that long. Huh. Well, I'll be darned. Okay, that doesn't look like. I'm going to have to check that out. That doesn't look like what I signed up for. Huh. I'll go through and double check it. I bet somebody spoofed it. So I'll check that. So thank you all for bringing that to my attention. I'm going to go second stellar. Nightbot is mad at Texas for using emojis. That's not going to work. She can use all the emojis she wants to. A Gayle in there, so it should be easy. Yes. I hope so. But yeah, I'll have to check into the whole Nightbot thing there going on. Sorry, you all. But that I did sign up for it, but like literally at least a year ago, if not more. So yeah, I'll get on that. I don't know what's up. That's why I hid Nightbot's messages. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know what's up with that. Certainly, I don't want Nightbot here if it's Nightbot's going to mess stuff up. But it's supposed to be able to help me remember more to ask for you guys to click like. So I don't know. But it didn't work. I mean, like I said, like a year or more. And then now it suddenly shows up. So I don't know if somebody spoofed it or whatever, but I don't have any problem with emojis. I mean, I don't want every message you post to be emojis, obviously, but I don't care how many you use. So thank you for hiding those, Stellar. I'll look into that. So, all right. Well, I hope you all have a great week. I'm going to sign off with hashtag be bodacious. Don't let life get in the way of living, even if it snows. Okay? Don't let it get in the way of living. So, yes, we got it. So, y'all go out and have a great weekend. And I will see you. I've got some videos coming out this week. And on the way, woo, take care. Oh, have fun with the pizza. And y'all go out, have a great week. Have fun. And I will see you on videos this coming week and Saturday right here on the live stream. So good night, y'all. Thanks for coming out.